Hello everyone, welcome to DotNetMirror channel. In our previous video, we learned how to deploy an ASP.NET Core application using the Azure CLI. Today we are going to achieve the same result but using a different powerful tool, Azure PowerShell. We will go through the entire process of creating an Azure App Service and deploying our local application step by step. Here is what we planned for today's session. First, we will quickly define what is Azure App Service and look at various deployment methods. Then we will dive into the core of the video, creating an Azure App Service and deploying our local project using PowerShell. Finally, we'll jump into a live demo to see the app running on the Azure cloud. If you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon to stay updated with our latest .NET and Azure videos. Before we get started, ensure you have these prerequisites ready. You will need Visual Studio IDE and an Azure account. Most importantly, make sure you have the Azure PowerShell module installed on your machine. I'm also assuming you have some basic knowledge of ASP.NET C Sharp as well as the general understanding of cloud deployment. What is Azure App Service? It's a fully managed platform as a service called PaaS. It allows you to build, host, and scale web application, RESTful APIs, and mobile backends. The best part is that you don't have to manage the underlying infrastructure. It supports multiple languages like .NET Core, Java, PHP, and Python, and you can run your apps on either Windows or Linux. There are many ways to get your code into Azure. You can use FTP, Visual Studio Publish Profile, GitHub Actions, or even Docker containers. While we often use Azure pipelines for DevOps, today we are focusing on the scripting method, especially using Azure PowerShell to automate the creation and deployment process. The ones which are in green, I already created videos. I will provide the link in the description. What is Azure PowerShell? It is a cross-platform command line tool. It's a set of commandlets that allows you to manage Azure resources directly from your terminal. To get started, you simply install the module, run connect AZ account to authenticate through your browser and set your subscription. It's an excellent choice for those who want to bypass the graphical portal and use automated scripts. Now let's look at the script logic. We start by defining our variables like the resource group, location, and a unique web app name. First, we create the resource group using new agent resource group. Then we provision the Windows App Service plan. Next, we create the web app instance itself. Finally, we use Publish-AzWebApp to ship our code. Let's jump into the demo to see the script in action. So here I have a basic ASP.NET application in my GitHub repository. I will provide the link in the description. And I logged into my Azure portal. And if you look at the resource groups here, we don't have anything with PowerShell. Here I have connected to GitHub repo, and this is the local app which is running, which has basic pages. Now what we will do is we will run our PowerShell script. Let's look at the PowerShell script. In the PowerShell script, we are creating a resource group called DNM Azure App PowerShell Demo. In the Canada Central, this is our plan name, and to get unique name, I'm trying to get the date. This is our web app name, and I'm taking .NET 8 as runtime, and I'm taking free app service plan. And here we are trying to create resource group. Here we are creating app service plan with the plan free tier. Here we are trying to creating web app using this app service plan. Once that is done, we are trying to publish our local code to Azure. Now we have to run this PowerShell script. Go to the application. So this is our root folder. Within this, I have placed our PowerShell script over here. Now what we will try to do is we will connect to this particular folder. So let's go to the PowerShell. Let's open the PowerShell. Let's connect to the root folder. Now we'll say connect AZ account. So here I'm trying to connect to my account. Now it's connected to my subscription. Now within this root folder, I'm trying to run this deploy PowerShell PS1 file. And if you look at the resource group name, if you look at our resource group name, it's PowerShell demo. And if you go to our resource groups, there's nothing with PowerShell. So now let's run this. It's creating the resource group. Now resource group is created. It is creating the app service plan. The plan is also created. Now it is trying to create the web app. Now the web app is created. It is trying to publish our local code to Azure. So the build is succeeded. Now it is creating a zip deployment. Yeah, now if you see here, the deployment is completed and the app is available. Let's go to Azure. And if you refresh here, we should get a new resource group. Yeah, this is a new resource group, DNM Azure App PowerShell demo. Within this, there is one app service plan got created and one web app. And if you look at the app service plan, it's a free tier under Canada Central. Yeah, this is a free version, Canada Central, and we have one app. Let's open the app. So this is our web app. Now let's browse this. So now whatever the local version, it is deployed to Azure App Service via PowerShell. Go back to the PPT. Now these are some of the articles you can refer if you want to deep dive. I have listed some of the key resources here. I will provide the links in the description. That brings us to the end of this tutorial. If you found this video helpful, please give a thumbs up, share with your colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe to DotNetMirror and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on .NET and Azure from our channel. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.